Is about the Tulsa riot of 1921 in Greenwood. It went for several days. A community was completely leveled by the Klan, and this song is basically telling their story. 3 to a grave, 3 to a grave, 3 to 4 men stacked in a jagged box, 4 to 1.
This was known, I think, as Black Wall Street because of all of the kind of black middle-class businesses that were there.
Yes.
And you're from Missouri, not from Oklahoma, but what was it like to kind of dig into this regional history?
Well, my mother grew up in Spencer, Oklahoma, along with some other siblings. I'm well acquainted with the Red Clay. However, I didn't know the story of Greenwood until maybe 5 years ago. It's just something that wasn't really spoken about in my family. And so finding out about one of the worst attacks on U.S. soil, I really had to dig to find out about it. And oftentimes that's the story with so many things that have happened in our country. Some of the worst atrocities are between nationals, fellow countrymen. The devil inside without a cheat took aim, shot every soul on the street, and it took made it fall to the ground on an evening in May.
Interested in the red clay as a phrase because it's so vivid and so evocative and kind of grounds both you and the song in that place.
Yeah, so for those who haven't been to Oklahoma, if we want to get like literal about it, the soil is essentially red clay. It will destroy your shoes, it will destroy everything you're wearing if you decide to tangle with it. So the red clay became the focus for me while I was writing because it would place the listener there. Even if they had not visited Oklahoma, it's such a characteristic of that state that my mind immediately went there of how to describe the place and time.
And in this context, it evokes blood and
exactly. Actually, I should be asking you, what comes to your mind when you listen to it?
Well, the thing that it actually made me wonder is, you're doing this as an expat, essentially, right? Like how your perspective has changed from this distance.
I will say that living overseas, I feel that I'm getting a healthier dose of the news through television. As far as news from France, there's nothing partisan about it. And so with trying to put an album together that is going to touch on things politically, spiritually, and whatnot, I think a great deal of distance was needed. Being far away, I guess I can see things a bit more clearly. Oh, now it's peaches, peaches and cream. It's just the way it's been told to me. So it's saying we'll be all
I was reading that essentially you got a one-way trip to France. Your record label sent you there.
Right.
And then